Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is here, and it's shit. Kind of. Not really. See, I'm not going to go into controversy. You guys all know this shit. Everybody's talked about it. I really don't care because I think Rachel Zegler's talented, and while I don't agree with Gal Gadot and a lot of her stances on certain things, she's also talented, right? I don't. I'm here to watch the movie, and either if without these controversies, I don't think any of us should have been excited about this. We're talking about Disney remaking one of their movies that define them. Like Disney would not exist without Snow White. It is disrespectful for Disney to remake it, at least in this form. And I say this form because there are other remakes of Snow White, or I shouldn't say remakes, adaptations in live action. And that's where I think this movie fails. You see, I think this is a good movie in parts. The Disney parts of this movie are shit because there's no way to make it look good in live action. A lot of people have complained the dwarves look terrible, and they say it's because of reshoots or whatever it is. You're wrong. They look terrible because anytime Disney has tried to make these animated characters come to live action, they always look bad. Beauty and the Beast characters look bad. Genie looked bad. Like all the time it looks bad. And so they were always going to look bad. And so, but they have to be there because this is the Disney Snow White. Gal Gadot is being criticized for her overacting. But her overacting is probably because she saw the animated version and said, I'll do that. And she's doing it. She felt animated. Every part of this movie that's working to be the animated part of the movie is terrible. But when it's not the animated stuff, when it's stuff with the bandits and saving the kingdom, I think this movie could have really worked. But instead, it's Disney Snow White. It's Disney trying to recreate this animated movie in live action that can't work in live action because there are no films that were animated that could ever work in live action. I mean, to be honest, the only ones I think that have ever worked, and some of y'all might laugh at me saying this, are the Flintstones. But that's because the Flintstones was literally just an animated live action show, but in animation form. So it kind of makes sense. It was ripping off the Honeymooners, and that's the whole thing. So I think that's why that worked. But everything else is like, this is animated, it's made that way to look like that, and you just can't do it in live action. I don't think any of this works. New songs aren't great. None of it works. The music actually is pretty good. Not the new songs, but like the original songs, the way they recreate them, are actually pretty good. Other than that, everything else from the animation is just bad because you just can't do it in live action. There's just no way. This is why I don't understand these same people who are angry at this movie and then are still going to go see Lilo and Stitch or How to Train Your Dragon or whatever the fuck. We're all angry at Snow White for all these dumb controversies that are so silly and don't really matter. Because at the end of the day, none of us should be seeing these movies. We should be making sure that every time there's a Disney live action remake or a live action remake of something animated, it bombs, so they quit making this shit. But you guys keep showing up, except for this one for some reason, which in a lot of ways I do think this is one of the better ones, because at the end of the day, they tried some new and different things, and some of it actually worked. I still wouldn't say it's a good movie, but goddamn. Yeah, this is kind of a review that I've been wanting, just been over and done with already. I have to do it because you guys want to hear my thoughts, and here they are. And also, because I saw the movie, I wanted to talk about it. So, here we are. Let me hear your thoughts.